Hi, I'm Drawbar Dan Dupinski,
I'm Highball Harold Horilko.
and welcome to Shop Track.
Welcome to Shop Track.
Well, I guess, here we go. First move.
First move, as
Let's-
always. Time check.
Time check.
13:29
Thir-
at 20.
13:29.
Hey,
Bang.
all right. Comparison of time. It's all good.
We'll
Now we
we'll
can
check that one off.
That's right. Now we can get down to business.
Now, yeah, we can get down to business. Hey, and I'd just like to say, we talked about my buddy, Dr. Barry Berg, my personal
Right.
dentist.
Yeah.
There's another advancement on that front. But from now on, anytime I refer to him, will be as the BMan.
The BMan.
My buddy, my golfing buddy,
gotcha.
my dentist buddy. He's the B-man, and the B-man rocks. Anyways, one other thing I noticed too, 293 subscribers. Just like to say, hey, wow, thanks, man.
Yeah.
Like we were making a joke, when we ever get 100, we'll get Buddy a T-shirt or something. But it was boom. So
And don't think that we're going to start, trying to monetize it. Like we're not a couple of capitalist pigs.
yeah, we're pigs.
No,
But
we're
I'm not a
socialist
capitalist
pigs,
pig,
Animal farm.
Okay,
socialist
ooh.
pig. Ow.
Remember the last time that happened?
I know.
I gotta watch it with Harold. He's
Yeah.
a lot younger. But
Okay.
one thing I'd like to say, a shout out. Do you have
Well,
because you're the shout out guy?
I know. I just, I don't have any specific reason I'm wearing this, except that the Canadian Broadcasting Corporation has set the standard for decades with regard to
and
broadcast professionalism. And I know all the right wing
and everything
whack
is
jobs
coming under. Yeah, you know what I mean.
We don't
It's-
have time for them. We just ignore them. They whatever.
Yeah,
but
well,
you know what?
yeah, it's all good. But whatever.
Well, what can I say? I remember, growing up listening to some great shows. Alan McPhee's Eclectic Circus, hello out there in Vacuum Land, right after the 11 o'clock news at night. It's
I don't
classic.
remember that one. Oh, it's
Oh,
probably
yeah.
after my
All
time.
kinds of good stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For sure. Anyways, right on. And I just like
Oh,
to
and
make
the Expos hat. I get
Okay,
hit
I'd
up.
like to point this out. That rocks. I've never been a baseball guy. That was an American kind of thing or whatever. But
I get hit on
when
by
I did-
more middle-aged guys wearing this hat.
yeah, ooh,
And unfortunately, I'm not into middle-aged guys.
unless he's drinking. Hey, whatever. Middle-aged elk.
Yeah, anyway.
Anyways, that's a
Expos.
nice hat. Expos.
Somewhere they're out there,
Why?
you know.
Why? Okay.
All right.
Right on. Good one. And I just want to give a little shout out to my neighbor's kid who's out working. Young Dylan Mooney. He's my next door neighbor. He got back from Winnipeg a month ago or something like that, and now he's in Jasper. He's a piglet, right? He's training to be a hoghead, so he's a piglet. Or a sowhead, or whatever, right?
Another,
You're a piglet. When you're training, you're a piglet. So,
another-
and he played football here in high school, and his number was my number, 22. When I played football, I was 22.
Nice.
Yeah.
Always good to have another brother or sister from the ranks of the self-loading baggage over to the brotherhood of the footplate, if you will.
Oh, footboard.
Oh, footboard. Speaking of which,
What are you doing?
let us notice the global nature of Shop
Oh,
Track.
yeah,
Here we have
I've got- yeah.
the Associated Society of Locomotive Engineers and Firemen from the United Kingdom, where it is absolutely acceptable to say that you drive a train.
Yeah, that's there. Ooh.
Well, that's right.
I know.
That's
Okay,
the only place.
I bristle every time somebody says that. Yeah, I drive trains. Like we talked before.
We won't
I just
get started
want
on that.
to. Yeah,
That'll be a whole other.
No, we've done that.
Yeah.
If you watch the show and you know that, if you don't know that by now, you're not catching on. Anyways, everything else, it's showtime. 3 vodkas and 2 gummies later, ready to roll. Right on, retirement. Anyways, we're talking. Oh, a very dear friend and brother of mine visited me for the weekend, and he's a senior investigator with the Transportation Safety Board, and he delivered me a personal signed copy of the investigation into the uncontrolled movement there, the Runaway CPR Train in February 2019 on the Lanigan sub. And it's very, very interesting. Lagan. Oh, did I say Lanigan?
You're thinking
like
of-
Doyle Lanigan?
Yeah.
You follow?
I tell you,
Okay.
I just want to
Lagan.
interject.
That's it, Lagan.
I was in Winnipeg, in the motherland, seeing Neil Young do 2 nights with Crazy Horse, and the second night, I believe, I came home to the hotel. I was staying. Didn't want to impose on family, so I stayed at the Fort Garry with the Friendly Ghosts, the haunted Fort
Yes,
Garry.
yeah, oh yeah,
And
you lived down the street.
I came back from the second night of Neil and the Horse to the news that our brothers had perished in the ice, snow, and waters of Kicking Horse Canyon.
Yeah, and that's the thing, inquiries and their purpose. And we've read a lot from the Foisey inquiry, all sorts of inquiries I've read over my year. Are you getting out of control, Harold? Did you just knock the... We're both... Okay. Anyways, so, and all the things that come out, and that's what I like, that's what I mean, that event recorder is your best friend. But one thing I want to say here is over the years, technical... the technical aspect has changed. And, at one time when engine service, you had to be engine service qualified. Not only just engine service qualified, but experience. Like we talked before, what builds confidence and everything is experience, right? And time in the chair. And it used to be that there were company officers. One time you had to be engine service. And then when the corporate fucks took over and cut everything, and they said anybody can be, and now they give Buddy a little course, and now he thinks he's a hoghead. Hey, I'm qualified. You're fuck all. You're nothing, right? Experience is everything. And mountain territory, they used to have company officers in place that had that experience, and you had to have that qualification in there. But oh no, he doesn't need to. And so they cut back. It's unbelievable. You read it's available to the public. You read this, and again, it reminds me of CN when took over the BCR in Lillooet there, and took out the dynamic, units equipped with dynamics and shit, and the cutbacks. Yeah, and guys got killed on a runaway. The company, in my opinion, and right, murdered those guys. Anyways, and it's amazing, and with maintenance on equipment. Used to be some maintenance on cars, air brake system was a certain period of time, and over the years they cut it back. Oh, now it's every 6 months. Oh, now it's once a year. And it's like, remember after Foisey inquiry, after everything came out, the you know what I mean, the circadian rhythm studies and whatnot, and they put in nap rooms and trying to, they're making a difference, trying to, because that sure fucking went by the wayside. Right?
You still see in the odd bunkhouse room, you'll see one of those goofy machines with the
I got one.
Tropical.
No, I got the one. No, I got the sound, the heartbeat. I like the 2 winos fucking. It's better than the falling rain or rolling water. But anyways, all I wanted to say is, people read these inquiries and things come out, and you know what? Everything's been cut back. And as soon as they, training company officers in engine service, right? When they started doing that, they're basically degrading the qualification experience because, right? Mm-hmm. Experience is everything.
It's everything.
And here's another thing. When they started hiring managers, it's like when they said, okay, when I was in management, I held my turn, right? Until somebody rode my turn until then. Well, okay, because I knew I had something to go back to. I'm not going to put up with bullshit. Right? And then all the bunkhouse attendants, anybody can become a train master, and there's guys, and I say this, if you're not from the royal family, or if you're not from the background, you do not deserve just even being near the right of way, as far as I'm concerned. And this is what happens. You can be the manager of McDonald's or Starbucks, and you can, this and that, but you know what? Some of these young managers, not only do they not have practical work experience, they don't have life experience. They don't know how to talk to somebody who's in their 50s, who's, been through things and done things. I mean, and just that whole attitude, how you used to be hiding in the bushes instead of going out with your crews and mentoring them, riding, instead of trying to capture. Anybody that became a company officer and then ran and put a red flag out in from somebody should be, you know what I mean? That's not how you do it. Anyways, don't mean to run off things. Harold biting his tongue because he's still working. All I have to say is, it's just, it's amazing what comes out in the inquiry. And it's always, like I say, it's all these aggravating factors that contribute to the catastrophic failure or whatever, right?
Oh, absolutely. It just cascades. I mean...
It does. So, anyways, it's free to the reading, and thank you, my brother, for bringing this to me, and listening and to the transcript, and stuff, and when it goes down, that should never happen. And I hold the company carrier responsible.
No matter what, you got to watch out for yourself.
You bet. That's right. You can't depend on those, guys. That's why you have to be on it. You never give them an excuse. That black box is your best friend, right? And as long as you do your job and do it to the best of your ability and everything, and you know what I mean, you're on. Anyways, just saying to everybody, be safe. Be safe.
It was a tragic event that, in my opinion, was totally unnecessary.
Yeah,
and,
and there's a few others.
You can't unscramble that one. Anyway,
I think
stay
it's me.
safe out there.
If I hit the table, I think I think we have to stabilize the camera.
That's right. We can't afford that yet.
We better put out a slow.
Once we put our, if you want to join our Gold Circle membership club for $1,000 each, a meet and greet with.
A meet and greet.
We'll get one of those fancy.
Hey, there's something I came across about when you're your exaggeration, and this guy says to me, "Hey, an exaggeration is only the truth that has lost its temper."
Perfect. Okay, we got a long one here, so let's.
Okay. Anyways,
Say.
Thanks. Sorry on the serious nature of this one, but you know what? It's not all fun and games, and I wanted to bring that out. Anyways, all the best, everybody.
Stay safe.
And Children of the Steel.